Governments of South Sudan, through Ministry of Trade and Investment in partnership with Muhim initiatives and Center for Inclusive Governance, Peace and Justice, launched the first ever South Sudanese Women Grand Exhibition. The trade fair exhibited local handcrafts products such as necklaces, earrings, beauty products, perfumes, oils, walking stick, local dresses, among others, under the theme Building Women in Business. In his launching speaking address, the Minister of Investment, Dr. D. Mathok, calls on women to change stories and to venture into business sector. He said the government is reviewing laws that will persuade investors into the country. According to the founder and executive director of Muhim initiative, Dr. Han Ito said that trade fair is like a forum where women can work together actively, sell their products and learn skills from each other.
Now, if you begin calling women important, and all the time you say Mara Muhim, they will get the courage to stand up. Once they begin feeling courage to stand up, they engage in small things. This one to taking care of their husbands, people, the children, because I can put food on the table. I'm important, I can pay school fees. I'm important because lead.
On her part, the executive director of Center for Inclusive Governance, Peace and Justice, CIPJ, Ms. Jacqueline Nasiwa, appreciates and acknowledges the important role South Sudanese young women entrepreneurs play in producing local produce. She cited that Center for Inclusive Governance, Peace and Justice will stand behind Muhim initiative to promote local talent to regional and international markets.
The last 3 days we have been doing a trade fair for women. We brought in women in businesses. We are looking at women who are in the communities, small business vendors, women who have tried to grow their businesses in the middle class, we could say, to our standard of South Sudan, and women of South Sudan who have grown their businesses from small scale to at least something which is more medium or something which you can recognize. The women came from different groups here in South Sudan, in Juba, particularly the capital, and they are selling different produce. Those produce include perfumes which are handmade by South Sudanese women. They included crafts that they made, and the children love these cookies that we made for Christmas and big days. So the women also brought those cookies. There are others who brought tea. They are selling tea here. They brought food stuff, sandwiches that are made locally by South Sudanese women. So they have been selling this produce for the last 3 days. More than 70 women registered for these businesses, but surprisingly there are more than 100 now who turned up for these business exhibitions, and I feel that this is a very good start for this process. This is the beginning of the exposure locally, to expose them to the communities who are here in South Sudan, so that they can be able to know that these women are having potential.
Representative of British Embassy in Juba, James Ord, call on lawmakers, governments and partners to work together in tackling norms and traditions that restricts women involvement in business.
What we need to, the adverse and the government, parliament, partners, all of us must work to ensure that legal protection is in place and laws and regulation.
Some beneficiaries who spoke to the media after the launching ceremony welcomed the initiatives and have this to say.
You can get me, you can call me. If you want, you can order from me.
Mungkin kan musai na mungkin delivery connection.
يعني نقصين ده كله نجي جرى ندر محل نمك دمجو لكن لما نسوان نتفق محل تيم كلام جا إتاكم كم nasa litafik da besa yale talata ita kun kam ita kun futu talata ita kun bidair South Sudan anna der nuswan bikun juwa nuswan ma bikun bara kan fi business nuswan bikun juwa kan fi siyasa nuswan bikun juwa kan fi governance nuswan bikun juwa they are manata inclusivity alanna gi struggle for go. So as we develop South Sudan, we cannot leave women out. Umara can be economically empowered. You cannot talk about your rights. You cannot talk about governance. You cannot talk about politics.
Mara Muhim is a new women-led organization with a vision to achieve, empower, and inspire confident women leaders, driving with dignity in an environment free of violence, discriminations, and contributing as equal partners to social, economic, and political development. The organization is set to create a center for women empowerment where trainings, mentorship, sharing of ideas, discussion, conversations, and exhibition keep taking place.